Oh my.
Are we rolling?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so this is the second block videotaping. It's Casey videotaping.
Hi.
So the A day gets the same thing as the B day students do. All right, so we are going to be looking at speed 1, so you're going to make sure you have the speed 1 app. Now the directions say read each problem and use the formula for speed to solve for it. Remember, the formula is distance over time. So if you were to write that out, it would be S is equal to D over T. There you go. And especially if you're bad at math, like I was as a kid, sometimes writing out the formula is always a really good first step. So it shows you the process that you have to do. Now, here's where no one's going to like. Okay, you want to make sure that you're carrying out 2 decimal places, and we are not using calculators. So no phones, no calculators, nothing. So we're going to carry it out 2 decimal places in all of your math. All right. So when you got a word problem, please make sure that you read the word problem first before you actually start writing it out. So first one says, you are walked. Or grammar. Okay, you walked 50 meters in 30 seconds. So what is your speed? So if that's your formula, so S is equal, okay, how many meters did we go?
50.
50. So you would put that up on top. And then what was the time?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Now I have no clue what these little math symbols are called because I took 2 math courses in college and one I took as a junior in high school and the other one as a freshman, and I made a D in it, and that was good enough for me when I was in college. So I like to call these like my little math houses. So if you do get confused about which one divides into, and if we're going to carry it out 2 decimal places, there you go. So 30 goes into 50 how many times? Once. Bring it down. Oh, and that should be what? 20. But now remember, make sure you bring down the next 0. 30 goes in and put up that decimal. 30 goes into 200 how many times? 6. Because 3 times 6 is 18, so 30 times 6 would be 180. Okay, multiply that out. That's 180. Yeah, and bring it down. But some students need to they would still need, I would have been that kind of math student. I wouldn't have called that. So 30 into 200, just like that. So it's got to be 6. Now, so just don't leave, so it just keeps repeating. So you can put the little bar up there, but just don't leave your answer up over there. So you would write, okay, speed is equal to 1.66 meters per second. And sometimes when you got all that work out, it's always good to circle your answer. I don't know if Ms. Valk has you circle up your answers or not.
Yep.
But there you go, 1.66 meters per second. Not too hard. All right, so we're going to, wow, this is like a crummy digital.
You do know you can just circle it with the eraser and then...
No, I did not. I don't really use that.
Yeah,
that
would
would work.
No, you have to circle it and then hit in the middle.
You see lazy.
Oh. Yeah, I don't really use this that much, as you could probably tell. All right, so let's take a look at number 2. All right, you rode your bike at 130. Oh, who remembers what HM is? From 6th grade?
Height equals
King Henry hopping down bumpy driveways, crushing marshmallows.
I've never heard that.
I haven't either.
I've heard it.
Do I need to teach you all the metric system?
Yes.
We never learned.
That's
Oh,
cool. All right.
I know it goes by tens.
Yes.
I didn't even know what is the metric system.
It's the system we use in the U.S.
You don't.
Oh my goodness.
Hectare.
No.
Yeah.
Hectare. It's
we have standard in the U.S. The rest of the world uses the metric system to measure stuff out with.
Oh, darn.
It's based on the number 10, so it's really easy. HM would be hectometers. So a hecto is 100, so it's like 100 meters of something. All right, so it says you rode your bike 130 hectometers in 40 minutes. So what is your speed? So if that's your formula, speed is equal to distance over time. So then you just start it out. So it's 140.
130.
Oh, 130 over 40. Okay, this is annoying. Someone's going to think that's 130 over 40. Bring down the 130. Put that in the little division house. Carry it out 2 places. 40 goes into 130 how many times?
3.
3 times, yeah, because 4 times 3 is 12, so 40 times 3 would be 120. Yeah, and then you bring it down, 1. Bring down the other 0. Put the decimal up.
2.
So it's 2, yep, because that would be 80.
0.
And then subtract it out, bring down the next 0.
Equals 5.
And then 40 goes into 5 times. Okay, so we don't work it out anymore because it's 2. So now you got to label S is equal to 3.25 hectometers per minute. So how do you know what to label it? You just look to see what it's written in the problem. So the distance is hectometers or HM. And even if you have totally forgotten your metric system, okay, you obviously know minute is a unit of time. So the other one's got to be the distance. All right. And then we will do Aquaman together. And then you'll try it on your own. All right, so we're erasing. So you're saying I can go like that.
And then tap it in the middle.
Whoa! That is
It's magic!
So, here comes the lamest superhero, the dude that talks to fish. Aquaman.
Yes, he is.
He
There's
swam
no crime underwater.
200 meters in 2.5 minutes. What is his
Whoa.
speed? So, speed is equal to distance over time. And then you got 200 meters. 200 meters over 2.5 minutes. And I don't know, sometimes you could write that out in there. So 2.5. Oh, this one's a little tricky.
You have to move the decimal.
Yes, you got to move the decimal. So you got 1 decimal spot, so you got to move it 1 over. So that means inside your division house, it's what?
2,000.
Got to add a 0. And then carry it out 2 places. And so that becomes 25. All right.
80 meters. 8.
Sure? Positive?
Yeah, is 80
Positive? You absolutely positive?
Is 80.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is, because that would be 200. Okay, well, made that too big.
You gotta put it.
Oh!
The eraser is in the wrong spot.
Oh.
Put the eraser down in the little hole. And then put the
You
other.
can tell I don't really use this thing.
You're going to show your other class how great you are at using it.
Yes! So,
The eraser is in the wrong spot.
Again!
There.
so it becomes 25, 2,000. Okay, so there we go. 8. So
Yeah.
Okay. And it works out. It works out to 80.
Yeah.
It does.
It does.
They long.
So, but now, do we just leave it at 80?
No.
No.
80 meters per minute.
80 meters per minute. There you go. All right. Now, I want you to try 4, 5, and 6 on your own. The substitute will give you the answers in roughly about 6 to 7 minutes. Okay? If you're going to need more time, then we will get more time. All right. Give it a whirl.